Всем привет, дамы и господа, с вами Клинок, и сегодня мы поиграем в такую замечательную игру, как дорогие. Мы играем за Мишку, помогаем в расследовании вот этой маленькой девочки, как я прочитал, мне украли брата. Ну что ж, давайте приступим, не будем помнить. Новая игра. Заходим в кинотеатр. Загрузка. Exardime Studio представляет Beer Bridge. Горит город, значит, такой. Я понял. Инстаграм 47. Мисс, проснись, прошу, просыпайтесь. Я поближе микрофон сделал, чтобы было слышно нас. Кровать. Значит, Милли. Давайте подойдем к бабушке. Поговорим с ней. Комната Эмбер. Кажется, вам приснился кошмар. Ничего не помню. Был пожар. Да, но я умею справляться с кошмарами.
There was this fire and black smoke was coming from the windows. Funny thing is, it didn't feel scary to me, like I wasn't really there.
Was it Paper City?
No, I don't think so. What are you doing here, Millie? Are you alright?
Oh no, miss. Something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I came here as soon as I could. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
I have to go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest. I'll come and check up on you later.
Please, before you go around looking for your brother, miss, go and find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along. He's retired now, but he was always so fond of you. I'm sure he'll help you out. He may not be an easygoing man, but he has a kind heart.
Ted? I know where he is. He has a small office in my closet, but Ted and I, we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still smart and driven and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since he left the city. But whatever falling out you two had, I beg you to reconcile.
Okay, Millie, I'll go ask him. But I'm not sure if he'll even hear me out. We left off on a really bad note.
It's a shame you two aren't working together anymore. You were always such good friends. But for your sake, miss, please don't go wandering around alone. There is something else I haven't told you about. The reason I came all the way down here. There is this man that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man. There were a lot of fires down in the city this past week. Ever since he showed up, the officials are burying their heads in the sand, while this man has an entire city, your city, miss, cowering in fear.
Well, Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime fighting.
The mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown until all of this is sorted out. A lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the East Tunnel's maintenance route, but most of the exits are closed off now.
You said we escaped. Is someone else here with you?
The Mugshot boys helped me through the East Tunnel, bless their hearts. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't there, so I came here to wake you up.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come check on you. Do you need anything?
I'm fine, little miss. I just need to rest is all. Please, before you go out, find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along.
Ладно, но мне надо настроить громкость речи. Сюда, сюда. Так, мистер Медведь. вместе работать вместе.
Amber Ashworth, if I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this. She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired, for good this time. Fell on deaf ears again. Anyway, she starts talking about Millie, Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz. And I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does, and I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in. We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window with this hypnotic magic. It's calming in a way, or is it the booze that makes me calm? Not much to do when you're retired. Hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.
Hi, Ted. I heard you've retired, but
Cut the ceremony, doll. I ain't doing it.
doing what?
Whatever little plan you've schemed up this time to ruin my life. You're bad news, doll. Always were. Do me a solid this time and leave me out of it. I'm busy.
I knew you wouldn't help me. I only asked because Millie insisted you come along.
Millie, are we investigating old wives' tales now? It's getting late, doll. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Это тебя не касается. Давайте вот так вот ответим ему.
My birthday is coming up soon, and I thought I'd extend an invitation.
Your birthday was 6 months ago.
Yeah, but I'm planning some big things for my next one. I thought I'd start preparing early.
Good thinking. You don't want to repeat that fiasco from 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was really bad. Who knew salmonella was still a thing?
I know, right? Anyway, I'll tell my secretary to get you something nice.
You don't have a secretary.
Exactly. If you don't mind, babe, I'm pretty busy here. So,
Oh my god, you're still mad at me after all this time? I really need your help, and I kind of promised Millie I would ask you to come along.
mad. Why would I be mad? I was almost thrown into a wood chipper thanks to you. I was lucky. One of the guys we investigated was in my bird watching, poker and cigar club. And where were you? You ran off.
I was following a lead, somewhere else.
Yeah? What'd you found out?
Not much.
Not a goddamn thing. Listen, doll, I've got a nice little setup here. Lately, I've been doing some tailing work for jealous husbands down in the city. Bunch of nervous train wrecks, but the money is good. I grew tired of pulling bloated toys out of Dredge River. Our days of crime fighting are over. That whole thing, it's behind us. It belongs in the past. Ish?
You've been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. How was it?
It was okay. The part about the bodies was a bit much.
I threw that in for dramatic effect. It wasn't in the original draft, though.
No, it was good. It gets the point across.
Does it really? You're still here, and I still have a lot of work to do.
Ты мне должен за аренду, пожалуйста. Я все же пойду одна. Или нужно делать это снова. Ладно, вот так вот сделаем.
Okay, so you've made your point. I guess I'll just go along into the night. Hope no one stabs me in the back.
Fine. I guess if I come along, they're going to stab me instead. What's this nonsense all about anyway?
So, according to Millie, a lot of things are happening down in Paper City lately.
What things?
Like all sorts of bad things. And there's this guy that's responsible.
According to Millie.
The mayor has issued a citywide lockdown. No one is allowed to leave or enter the city limits until all of this is sorted out. They've managed to escape through the East Tunnel maintenance route, but I think that's been closed off too.
They?
Оркестр бумажного города. Надо вспомнить. И любители орнитологии мира, мир любителей бумажного города. А я не помню. Нет, вроде вот это.
Yeah, Millie and the Paper City Orchestra. They thought they could practice here in the woods behind the house since their venue burned down.
Well, they can't. What the hell were they thinking? Besides, how did an entire orchestra escape through a maintenance tunnel? Are you making this up?
Yeah, sorry. The mugshot boys helped her out. I know how much you don't like them.
I mean, what's not to like? The fact that they're thieves and thugs, they literally stole a candy from a baby once.
But wasn't that baby an undercover cop?
Well, yeah, it was. But they didn't know that. Now, did they?
Anyways, they helped her escape the city through the East Tunnel, the one that leads to Flint's room, and she said he wasn't there. She believes he's gone missing. I need to go and check on Flint. Maybe he's still in the house, but Millie doesn't want me to go alone. She says it's possible for the red man to have found an exit to my house. She's really scared.
Wait, what red man?
She was telling me about this man, dressed completely in red. He came down to Paper City recently and was asking questions about me.
He's asking questions about you? What's so interesting about you?
Hey, I'll have you know, there are a lot of people out there who find me interesting. Millie is really scared of this man. I can't leave anything to chance. Will you help me out?
Whoa there, sugar cup. Even if I come along, and I'm still thinking that one over. I'm afraid a crucial component that will help in our future investigation is missing.
Мы просто видели там ту шляпу.
Your hat?
No,
Нет.
I'm
Я от
phasing
нее
that one
постепенно
out.
отказываюсь.
Your magnifier?
That's right, doll face. Now be a good assistant and go find it for me.
I'm sorry, your
Как ты
assistant?
сказал?
You know
Помощницей?
what I mean.
Ты же понимаешь,
Now
о
get
чем я.
cracking.
А теперь давай-ка за дело. Где может находиться лупа?
What? Those must be
Что это?
Ted's.
Наверное, это.
These
Одежда.
are my clothes.
Это моя одежда.
The
Сегодня
colors
я
are
к
more
ним
on the bright side, but I can't help it.
поделать люблю
I love.
сказочное. Кулер.
It makes this place look
Какой же
like a
рабочий
proper
кабинет без этой
office.
штуковины? Эй, братан. Вентилятор работает. Клей, телефон, чашка, ФБР. Вот комната Энгер. Где может лежать лупа? Давайте искать. Искать.
It's filled with stuff I brought from the
Вещи я
city.
забрала из города. Ящик. Используем. Давайте откроем ящик. Используем. Батарейка.
I'll just pick this up.
Пожалуй, я ее
You never
подбирала.
know when it might
Пригодится
come in
любому.
handy.
Ну да, батарейка, да. Очки. Давайте ему отдадим очки. Вместо лупа.
I don't really need glasses,
Вообще-то
but
я и без очков
maybe they'll come in
но
handy.
вдруг они пригодятся.
Better
Пожалуй,
take them with
лучше
me
будет
just
их
in
забрать на
case.
всякий случай. Запасной коридор. Западный коридор. Запасной.
My chest.
Мой
It's the
сундучок. Он у
best.
меня лучший. Откроем. Ящик.
Oh,
Опа!
that's right. I remember
А я
playing with this a
припоминаю,
couple
играла
of days
с
ago.
ней пару
It
дней
fell on the
назад. Она
floor
упала
and the
на пол
lens
и
broke. I'll
разозлилась.
take the
Я
magnifier with
возьму
me,
лупу с
but
собой,
I
и
better
надо
repair it
починить
before I
её
return it to
причем.
Ted.
Так у нас же есть этот. У нас есть очки.
Do what with
так?
it? Come on.
Ой, ну да ладно тебе. Швейцарский армейский.
I broke my mom's
Опа!
glasses.
О!
I better
Серьезно,
find
я
use
не
for this
знал.
lens now.
Я сломала мамины очки. Ну
This
ладно.
won't hold. I need some sort of adhesive.
У него был клей. Я точно помню, у него был клей, ребят. Опа, часы еще сломаны, кстати. У него, у Тэда, Тэд, братан. Мне нужен твой клей.
I bet this glue will
Он
be
мне наверняка
useful.
пригодится. Лучше прихвати
Better
его с
take it
собой.
with me.
Так, давай.
This won't hold. There we go.
Всем
Now I
клей.
just need a lens.
И
Voila!
ставим.
A perfect
Вуаля,
crime
идеальное
Ted will
преступление.
never
Тэд никогда не
know.
узнает. Тэд, братан. Мы
It's just Ted.
нашли твою
Found
лупу.
my magnifier yet?
Лупу.
Nope, not
Нет,
yet.
пока нет.
Do you really need it though?
Она тебе
Do you
написала,
really
что?
need my
Тебе надо
help?
помочь в самом деле.
Okay,
Ладно,
fair enough.
понятно. А как ему отдать? Дедушка, да?
Come on.
Ой, ну да ладно тебе.
Found my
Ты
magnifier.
нашла
Nope,
лупу?
not
Нет.
yet.
Do you
Да
really
как же
need
нет,
my
мы
Okay,
сделали.
fair enough. Left there for research
Оставлено здесь
purposes.
для изучения. Чашка. А как сделать? Патефон. I'm into having stuff. Дали достижение нам с вами. А, может ее перетащить куда-то надо. А, вот.
That's not my
Это не
magnifier.
моя лупа.
What do you mean?
Ты о
It's a
чем? Эта
magnifier.
лупа, она
It
увеличивает вообще.
magnifies and everything?
No,
Нет,
this is
это
my
моя лупа без
magnifier
линзы.
with the
Моя
lens
лупа,
missing,
которая, полагаю,
which I'm
разбита.
sure you broke recently.
Нифига он
You've
умный.
replaced the
Ты
lens with
заметила
your
мою
mom's
линзу,
glasses and
линзы
glued
из
them
маленьких
together with
очков и
kids' glue.
прикрепила ее детским
That's
клеем.
preposterous.
Это
Never have
просто
I
нелепо.
ever.
Да я бы никогда.
Okay, never
Ладно,
mind.
расслабься.
This will
Полагаю,
do,
так сойдет.
I
Пойдем.
guess. Let's head out.
Неплохо. Неплохо, неплохо. Ага. Давайте подойдем к этой. Мы это, как у вас, с Тедом. Все.
Oh, so
О,
nice
как
to see you
мило,
two
что
working
опять
together
работаете
again.
вместе. Истинную
True
дружбу
friendship
никогда
is
не-
never.
Okay, forget it. I'm going
Так,
back
все,
to
я
the
возвращаюсь
office.
в офис.
Mr. Bear,
Мистер
I
Медведь,
know
я
you
знала, что вы
wouldn't
не
let
отпустите
little
маленького
miss
мистера
wander
Скрюта одиночество,
around
правда ведь?
alone. Now, would you?
Why?
А что
Is your
мне
exaggeration
помешает?
after her?
Старость к привычке.
Listen here,
Послушай, мистер
Mr.
Медведь.
Bear.
Маленький мисс
Little
нужна ваша
Miss
помощь.
needs your
Её брат
help.
пропал.
Her brother is missing. Now you
Так
clean
что
yourself
приведите
up,
себя в
get
порядок,
your
держите
head
нос
straight,
повыше
and
и
help
помогайте
her
ей.
out,
А не
or
то...
else.
Yeah, that's right,
Вот именно,
Mr.
мистер
Bear.
Медведь.
Sure, gang
Ну,
up on me.
конечно, сговорились
Anyways, we
против
should
меня.
get going.
Как
I
бы
don't
там ни
have all
было,
night.
нам пора идти, время не терпит. Пойдем. У нас часы, кстати, сломаны.
Let's head out. Watch my back,
Прикрывай
Ted.
меня, Тед. Да, чтобы нам в спину с вами не ударили. А тут сейвы есть? Сейвы. А, вот, сохранить. Давайте сохраним игру. Сколько мы уже играли? 18 минут. Мало. Так, давайте пройдем в комнату Флинта. Может, там что-то есть.
Wait, it's
Стоп,
locked.
закрыто. Но
But
почему?
why?
This is mighty suspicious,
Очень
though.
подозрительный глупый.
Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know,
Та
that
самая,
one
через
that you
которую
used
ты
to crawl
лазил,
through
когда
when you
был
were
маленький.
younger.
You're right, Snoop.
Ты прав,
Maybe
Сыщик.
I can still
Может быть,
fit
я
through.
все еще смогу
It's
туда
worth
протиснуться.
checking out.
Стоит проверить. В кабинете? В каком? В его? Пойдемте в его кабинет. Но я там никакой дырки не видел. Ладно. Пойдемте в кабинет в его.
I can't use that. Come on.
В смысле? Ладно. Раз в кабинет мы не можем с вами.
It's locked.
Закрыто. Лампа. Восточный коридор. Опа. Расти.
Rust.
Раст.
Rust.
Раст. Просто раст, ребят, просто раст.
Hey there, Rust.
Привет,
It's been a
Раст.
while.
Давненько не видел.
Sure has, Snoop.
Это точно
Still
еще
walking the beat?
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's
Делает вид,
retired. It takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Russ?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one day. The damn place got blown up.
Вся эта чертовщина махнин налетела на меня. Вы слышали, что город в изоляции. Расти, ты не видел Флинта?
Have you seen Flint, Rusty? Millie told me he might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother. But I'm sure he's fine. Flint is a tough kid. Besides, no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
Вот и уже зацепка. Тебе известно что-нибудь о Желтом Короле? Нет, это не надо. Знаешь что-нибудь?
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know anything about that?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first, gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. Couple of beating up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trade with these guys, you know? Then, the fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse, trying to corner this bird. No one heard from him since. And those guys are miners, Bear. They're as tough as nails.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was asking a lot of questions about our beloved Miss here. That's why I'm here. After Doris and the kids left the city, I figured I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures, Bear.
Are you kidding me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything about this, doll? Anyone whose life you're messing with? Besides mine, I mean. Angry boyfriend, perhaps?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, Bear.
Who's getting smart now? So, what kind of information is this guy after, Rust?
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little miss here. Is he alright?
He's fine. He's just sleepy and grumpy and, like, totally not drunk.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
We've heard the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. Been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down at the basement level. But we all know better.
Полагаешь, кто-то пытается спрятать концы в воду? Ну что-то он понимает.
How'd you escape?
I used the east tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapsing. I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far, miss. My suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it. Keep the folks at ease.
What about the mill owner, that Dietz fella? He made any enemies lately? Filed any big insurance claim or something?
No, man. Mr. Dietz is a straight-up bird. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little ear buzz.
So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear. Folks are still escaping, though. I hear some of them got here through the tunnels. Them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie. I hear she got here safe.
Millie's in my room. She's resting.
Bless your kind heart, miss. I'll stay here in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
Can you do it, Rust? You seem kind of tired.
I ain't no bunny, miss. Some buster tries to pull a fast one on me, I'll give him a little chin music before I drop a dime on him to the elbows.
What?
He's saying he can do it. You know anything about the Yellow King?
Not really. I guess they left the thing wide open, like open to interpretation. I personally didn't think much of it.
Well, we better get cracking. Catch you later, Rust.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty. Bye.
Bye, little miss. Don't worry about your brother. I'm sure he's all right.
В кабинет. Мы должны зайти в кабинет с вами. Ладно, ребят, на этом мы с вами закончим. А следующее вы увидите... Следующее вы увидите в следующей серии. Ладно, закончим тогда на этом. Друзья, мне очень нравится, что вы на меня подписываетесь, ставите лайки, оцените, пишите комментарии. Спасибо вам за это большое, огромное. Ладно, всем спасибо. Если вам понравилось данное видео, ставьте лайк, подписывайтесь на канал. Всем пока.